The eighth grade is learning about World War II, and they just completed a project where they created a radio or news broadcast, and they had to work together as a group, collaborating on a human interest story, a lead story that focuses on how the war affected a specific group of people, like women, Japanese Americans, African Americans, Mexican Americans, or Jewish Americans. And they also had to figure out how they were going to put this together to present it to the rest of their classmates. So each student had a role, like station manager, news anchor, reporter, or ad manager. That way, everybody was able to have was responsible for part of the project and was able to be held responsible for part of the project. But even though they had their specific roles, they still helped each other with each other's roles. And they all had to work together for the end product. They decided whether it was going to be a voice only radio broadcast or if it was going to be a television broadcast. And then I didn't want to limit them with using a specific type of technology, so they all got to make that decision on their own. Some of them used products that they were already familiar with on their computers, others recorded theirs with their phones and then uploaded it to their computer and edited it on the computer, and then they had to figure out how to then convert the file into an MP4. In this project, students were given a list of different things that were required in the broadcast that they would need to include, and but they had a lot of open-endedness. They had to conduct the research. For example, they had to have a human interest story, but they were open with being able to decide what they were going to focus on or who they were going to focus on. And they were graded on their research and content, the quality of the broadcast, and then part of the grade was on their collaboration and time management. And I explained that to them in the beginning, that in order for this to work, they were all going to have to work together and use their class time wisely. And so I think that really helped them put it together.